How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. Start of the NBA season lays the groundwork for good playoff positioning. We already know who the bad teams are. The high lotteries such as Orlando, Detroit, and OKC, while elite teams that finish high in the standings from a season ago, the Utah Jazz to the 76ers, to nobody's surprise. But for every team, there will always be a surprising player that played better than expected. So today, we're going to take a look at those players on each team who's been the most surprising breakout in this early NBA season. Starting in alphabetical order with the Atlanta Hawks, no real breakout players yet, unsurprisingly, but at least Cam Reddish looked better entering year 3, well improved on the 3-ball. Hawks not expected to start, most of their key players struggling early. Boston Celtics, Al Horford literally picked up where he left off after a disastrous time in Philly and OKC, looked like the third option for the C's, put up over 13 and 10 and 3 blocks, turning back the clock, age 35. Will Horford continue to produce like this as the season continues? It could determine how far Boston can go. Brooklyn Nets, not many breakouts, especially with the two superstars, but surprisingly, LaMarcus Aldridge, the continuous production. We all know the former All-Star used to be one of the best power forwards in the game, but had to retire mid last season due to health issues. Coming back for one last hurrah in pursuit for a title, the 36-year-old still extremely deadly as a mid-range scorer. Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges, absolutely on fire, one of the most improved, played like a man possessed, more polished combined with the athleticism. The 23-year-old bet on himself after refusing a 4-year $60 extension from putting up 12.7 points a season ago. His next max deal might double his initial offer, one of the most spectacular players to watch in the NBA. Chicago Bulls, Alex Caruso, already a fan favorite off the bench. Many thought he only get attention with the Lakers playing with LeBron, but the activity and the hustles makes AC a huge part of the rotation, proving his worth. 8 points, 4 boards, 2.5 steals, never quits, continues to fight, reminding Bulls fans of a Kurt Heinrich type energy guy. Cleveland Cavaliers, Jared Allen, still missing Brooklyn, the 23-year-old becoming a very good big, a near 15 and 11 guy, over 71% from the field, all positive vibes. Dallas Mavericks, Jalen Brunson looking like the second option for the Mavs, while Porzingis continues to struggle and be injury prone, very capable of getting buckets. A 25-point contest followed by scoring 31 versus Sacramento, taking some heavy workload off Doncic. The 25-year-old looking like a worthy second round pick. Would you rather take Brunson over Porzingis next 5 seasons? Many people decide they will. Denver Nuggets, Will Barton, who's been the second best player on the team, first 10% of this regular season, over 15 a game, only Nugget to put up over 13 besides Jokic. The starting 2 guard will need to continue to produce with the long absence of Jamal Murray. The other role player is highly disappointing. Detroit Pistons, Saddiq Bey looking like the second best player on the team. The second-year small forward made all-rookie team a season ago. One of the positives for the franchise as they continue being one of the worst teams. The 22-year-old will be given plenty of chances to shoot the ball. Golden State Warriors, not too surprising if you follow the preseason. Jordan Poole, second leading scorer so far, an ideal fit and a critical piece for the Warriors' chances of going far after a lackluster rookie year. Improved a little bit year 2, but right now stepping up big time, filling in till Klay Thompson comes back at the 2 spot. If Poole continues to make shots, it will be vital for the team to regain a deep bench just like the 2015 and 16 years. Houston Rockets, Alperen Sengun, who many of you never heard of, the 16th pick by the Thunder, 19-year-old from Turkey, first 8 games averaged 8.8 points, 4.5 boards, a good passer, might be the true full-time starter by mid-season. Other than Christian Wood and Jalen Green, Houston will be heavy in the lottery, but still some optimism from unexpected guys giving fans hope. Indiana Pacers, Chris Duarte, fearless and more than ready to make an impact. The 24-year-old rookie out of the Dominican Republic, 13th pick of the draft, always something special about those 13 picks, averaging around 17 a game, great outside shooter, has the range and confidence. The starting 2, crazy to say, after seeing the rookie progress, it's not surprising if many assume Pacer fans would rather have their rookie over former All-Star Vic Oladipo right now and going forward, while Oladipo continues to heal from injuries. Los Angeles Clippers, Reggie Jackson. If you thought his 2021 playoff run was a fluke, you were wrong. Rejuvenizing his career after a disappointing season under Doc Rivers a year and a half ago. Many questioned his decision making, but Jackson playing with a ton of confidence, one player to heavily benefit under Ty Lue, putting up 16 a game, the most points since the 2016 season. The 31-year-old still has plenty to offer. What a turnaround. Los Angeles Lakers, Carmelo Anthony, year 19, off the bench, considered a six-man candidate, averaging around 17 points, doing damage, having a remarkable shooting start, 32 of his first 61 threes connected, proving doubters wrong after being counted out 2 years ago and out the league, having 1,200 career games and counting. The Lakers wouldn't have won some of their games without Melo's production and hot shooting. Memphis Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. So far, Jared Jackson Jr. hasn't broken out. The starting two guard 30 minutes played year 2 after averaging 9 for Memphis a year ago. The franchise rebuilt it very quickly and should be back in fighting for a postseason spot. Being one of the younger teams, has shot it well from deep, producing for the absence of Dillon Brooks. Miami Heat, Tyler Hero bounced back nicely after a struggling second season post-bubble. Had some off-court distractions, but now balling out. Six-man candidate putting up over 20 a game, 6-4, showed his upside after believing he should be in the same sentence with Luka and Moran amongst the young stars. Will need to continue playing how he is for Miami to contend with Brooklyn and Milwaukee. Milwaukee Bucks, Grayson Allen, first 8 games, 8 stars, a solid addition, putting up 13 a game already in his 4th season after being hated at Duke for a long time. Earned a 2-year deal worth $20 million. While the team did not give Dante DiVincenzo an extension before the deadline, Allen might just end up taking DiVincenzo's spot the next 2 years. Minnesota Timberwolves, not too many breakouts. Nas Reed, after being undrafted, continues to put up numbers. After a solid start, the team all of a sudden back to his losing ways. The role players outside of the big three must step up. New Orleans Pelicans, the stinky franchise at least added Jonas Valanciunas, a 19 and 14 monster in his prime, their only bright player outside of Ingram so far. Dysfunctional franchise, Zion still out and looking heavy. I am already guaranteeing the Pelicans already eliminated from the 2022 playoff contention 2 weeks into the season. You can book that. New York Knicks, RJ Barrett, not a surprising breakout. The former third pick looking like a star, putting up 19 and 5 on 49% shooting, lacked the jumper the first season and a half. If New York wants to win a playoff series, Barrett will need to elevate and become the franchise player. As good as Randle is, the younger Barrett has a higher ceiling. Oklahoma City Thunder, Josh Giddey, the confident rookie out of Australia, put up over 10, 6 and 6, a dark horse rookie of the year candidate, might make all rookie team, giving the franchise some hope as OKC fans must remain patient with too many future draft picks to count. Terrific passer, looking like a deadly duo with SGA. Orlando Magic, Cole Anthony, year 2, looking like the best player on the team, putting up around 19 a game after an up and down rookie year. Had tons of hype in high school, but kind of fell off in college, dropped to the 15th pick. The jump shot getting better, can score in bunches. Alongside teammate Franz Wagner, impressive rookie putting up 15 a game as the 8th pick, grade on D and athletic. This team might finish with the worst record in the East, but the young guys looking great. Philadelphia 76ers, Seth Curry, lighting it up, continuing to knock down shots. First 9 games, over 61% from the field, better than what Ben Simmons shoots from the line, making up for the loss of one of their starters. Came a long way since being undrafted, already 31, but his shooting ability getting better with age, his process a joy to watch. Phoenix Suns, nearly the same team, no true breakout, but if there was one that keeps getting better, Mikal Bridges, perfect 3 and D wing, put up over 16 points a game, shoots well, does all the right things. Portland Trailblazers, Anthony Simons, at over 14 a game, hasn't seen much improvement since year 2, now in year 4, still only 22. Portland needs him to produce while Lillard's still in a slump. Sacramento Kings, Harrison Barnes, his best start was stat-lit for many years. For somebody to never average above 20 a game, still only 29 years old, rounding up his all-around game, the Kings need a miracle to snap their postseason drought. San Antonio Spurs, Jakob Poeltl, who's actually playing better, a 14 and 10 average after single digits first 5 seasons. San Antonio gave him the extension 2020, age 26, team still likely no playoffs. Toronto Raptors, rookie Scotty Barnes / OG Anunoby, both superb, starting with OG who's putting up over 20 a game first 9 contests after Siakam stopped improving. OG's two-way presence, a huge part of the team's early success, while Barnes relentless 6'9 rookie, starting power forward, putting up 18 and 9, the most impressive rookie a few weeks into the season. Utah Jazz, no breakout players by anybody different, still the same team as last year, everybody playing their role. Washington Wizards, to nobody's surprise, Montrezl Harrell playing like his 2020 self before the bubble when he won 6-man, an 18-10 guy, a breath of fresh air after being misguided by the Lakers, doing what he's supposed to do, finishes strong down low, giving the Wiz a spark. Thank you so much for watching this video. Who are some of your surprising breakouts in this early NBA season? Let me know in the comments below. I talk everything NBA basketball related, from NBA history, current NBA, stats, player stories, and much more content coming up in the future. Once again, thank you so much for your support. I love all of you. See you next time.